guys, it's Adria, and for today's Christmassy video, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of my personal holiday struggles. You could call this some Christmas pet peeves. Oh, by the way, do you like my necklace? Don't get me wrong, I love Christmas, I love New Year's, I love all of that, but you know what? There are certain things about this time of year that irk me, and here they are. Learning song lyrics all over again. Okay, I love Christmas music. It does get annoying after a while, but you know what? You know what's worse than that? Is having to learn the words all over again. There are songs that you can listen all throughout the year, never forget the lines. When it comes to Christmas music, when it comes back on, you'll be like, wait, I don't even remember the words to this song, and that bothers me. Because all I want to do is sing along to these songs. All I want to do is just rock out and have fun, but it's like, you know what? I don't even remember this song. And then, by the time you learn all the lyrics, they quit playing them on the radio, or you're sick of them. Christmas is already over. Everybody's annoyed by it. On the 12th day of Christmas, my true love gave to me. Adria, please stop singing that now. I'm sick of it. Christmas is over. It's New Year's. Please shut up. I'm gonna have a split opinion on this one, but eggnog. I tried it for the first time this year. I don't get the appeal. I don't get it. I don't understand why it's a thing. I think that's why people put alcohol in it, because it already tastes disgusting, so let's make it taste more disgusting. And when kids drink it without any alcohol in it, it's just like, why are you drinking that? That's disgusting. I'm sorry if you think I'm dramatic. I'm sorry if you think that, oh, Adria thinks everything's disgusting. You know what? Eggnog is disgusting. Have you ever tried it? Have you ever tried it? I'd advise you to go try some, because you know what? It's actually really disgusting. Not only the name. I'm not Rocky. I don't want to drink eggs. And what is a nog? What is a nog? Being poor on Christmas is also a downfall, okay? I didn't grow up in the wealthiest of homes. My Christmases were relatively small. That's fine. I don't have a problem with that. My problem is being poor as an adult, and I can't spoil the people I love as much as I would like to. Last year, I went a little hard on Christmas. I'm still paying for it. You know what? That's fine. But you know what sucks? When you have to half-ass everything, okay? Look at my tree. There's no decorations on this. I don't have any decorations, okay? Do you know what I had to do for decorations? Because I couldn't afford to go buy any? I had to draw my decorations. That's what I did. Because I couldn't afford to go buy stuff. And I know that sounds like, oh, poor me. No, I don't want sympathy from this. That's fine. I don't care. But you know what? It would be great to have like tons of money to go blow on Christmas decorations, and look, I have the best house in all of Whoville. Take that, Martha May. Bitch. Candy canes melting, okay? So last year, put all my decorations away with some candy canes. Was that a mistake? Yes. And let me tell you why. They melted. I've never experienced this problem before. In my childhood, we put candy canes away with our decorations. It was fine. Whatever. Stored them in the basement. They were fine for the next year. Hang them up. Not in Florida, honey. No, my candy canes melted all over. I was crying. I didn't know what to do with myself. Even though my decorations were relatively cheap, it was just so frustrating. I'm ready to decorate, or ready to, you know, deck the halls and all that. No. The heat was like, Adria, no, actually there's candy canes melted all over your decorations, so actually you're not gonna decorate. I had to spend an hour with a Clorox wipe wiping my balls. Does that sound fun to you? No. This is a big one. I own nothing festive to wear. You see people with these cute sweaters, these festive things, these girls with these cute little red dresses and stuff like that. I have nothing. I have nothing. You see this top that I'm wearing? This doesn't even fit, okay? I found this in the back of my closet. I'm like, ooh, look, something red. This thing is so itchy and uncomfortable. I would never wear this out. Okay, this is itchy. This is purely for filming. I don't have anything to wear. Even when Brandon and I were filming all our Christmas videos for this year, I'm like, I don't own anything. I had to wear a red t-shirt. I had to wear a green flannel. That's like the only green that I own. I don't own anything festive. Nothing. I don't have a Christmas sweater. I have nothing red or green. I really don't. People who hate Christmas time. If you're watching this and you hate Christmas time and you're getting a kick out of this, you know what? That's great for you. But you know what? If you really don't like this time of year, just go dig a hole and go sit in it. Because I can't deal with that. I don't care if you don't celebrate anything. If you are a grouch and just straight up hate everything, I don't know what's wrong with you. I have mild depression. I understand what it's like to not be in the mood for stuff, and for stuff that's super happy to kind of tick you off at times. I get that. But to hate this entire time of year, to hate all the music, and to hate the decorations, and to hate having fun and being with your family, how can you hate that? How can you hate that? I know some people are traumatized by holidays, by certain things happening, you know, maybe a relative died around this time of year. You lost your job around this time of year. I don't care, because this is a happy time of year. It's the most wonderful time of the year. There's a song about it. There's a song about it, okay? I can understand you hating it if you have to work retail or you have to work in a restaurant. I get that. Not everybody gets off on Christmas. Maybe you work in a hospital. Maybe you don't get off. I can totally get that. But to hate the entire time of the year, to be a complete Ebenezer Scrooge, Grinch, that's not okay. I don't care if you don't celebrate it. That's fine if you don't celebrate it. I'm not asking you to celebrate it. What I'm asking you to do is not ruin the fun for everybody else. Those people that ring the bells outside of the stores and stuff like that, I have no problem with that. That is a beautiful thing. That's a wonderful thing. I support that fully and love to donate to it. I've donated to it many times in the past, but you know what I am not okay with? Once I've already donated and I can't afford to donate anything else and I still see them and they make me feel like the scum of the earth because I'm not donating to them. I see them looking at me, I see them ringing their bell and looking at me, and I feel like a pile of crap. I feel like the worst human being in the entire world. Why? Because I'm not donating right now. How do they know I didn't donate the other day? How do they know I didn't donate $20 last week? How do they know? They don't know. But yet somehow they still find a way to make me feel like the worst person in the entire world. If I won the lottery, I would donate thousands and thousands of dollars to that, okay? If I saw that, I'd be like, oh, here you go, here's $1,000 just because I can give you that. I'm a giving person. I'm not selfish. I'm fine with giving to people, but it's like, you know what? I can't always afford to give you money, especially if I'm about to go grocery shopping. I can't always afford it, okay? But yet, they make me feel like a horrible person because I'm not giving them all of the money I have to my name. But you know what? If you see a Salvation Army person, throw some change in it because you know what? It is a good thing. Being in Florida this time of year is actually disgusting. You know what I woke up to this morning? There was a huge palmetto bug on my kitchen floor. That big. Okay? I kid you not. Look, if you don't know what a palmetto bug is, look it up. You will be disgusted. You're actually gonna throw up. If you're eating, don't look it up. Look up a palmetto bug. That is what I woke up to this morning. Thank God for this cat! And she didn't even kill it. These things don't die. She swatted at it and swatted at it. That thing is still alive and it's under the fridge and I'm terrified. The fact that I'm sitting on the floor right now, I feel like I'm gonna throw up. But aside from the disgusting bugs that inhabit this tropical cesspool of ick, it's sweater weather. It's Christmas. I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. What does white mean? It means snow. You know what you're not gonna find in Florida? Snow. I've sang I'm dreaming of a white Christmas. The past 2 Christmases I've spent here. You can wear shorts on Christmas here. That is not okay. I'm about the snow and being snowed in on Christmas. I'm about that. I'm not about palmetto bugs and it being 85 degrees in December. I'm not about that. This next pet peeve is pretty much only because I am bitter, and that is the kids on Christmas that literally get $8 million worth of toys. Why? Because as a kid, I got the bare minimum. My mom had to take out a bank loan one year to even be able to buy us Christmas presents. That's the struggle. And you know what? That's when I stopped believing in Santa Claus because I was like, okay, how come she got Uggs and a bunch of Wii games and a brand new Nintendo 3DS? But you know what? My mom always made it nice. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not being ungrateful. My mom always gave us the best Christmas that she possibly could. And I was always grateful. I was always happy. I always loved what I got. But you know what I didn't like? I didn't like going over to my cousin's house and seeing all the rich, expensive stuff that they got. And I'm just sitting there like, why did Santa hold out on me here? And then I'm like, wait, was I not that good of a kid this year? Did I not behave? Was I on the naughty list slightly? And he was just like, oh, I'll just give Adria just a little bit. That's when I was like, okay, you know what, Santa, even if you are real, I don't want to believe in you because you are holding out on me and I don't like this. You're giving my cousins all this rich, expensive stuff, all these new game consoles, all these nice, new, expensive clothes, and I'm over here in hand-me-downs. Sorry, Santa, I don't like it. Spending less money on someone than they did on you. If you and I are going to exchange a gift, we have a limit. All right, and if we say, oh, $50, stick to that. Do not go over that. Here I am with all this stuff. I hate it when people spend more on me than I spend on them. I feel like I don't deserve it. I feel guilty. I'm sorry. That's like somebody giving you a diamond necklace and you only got them like a mug. No, no, please take this back. I can't accept this. Please stop. I'm awful. And I'm sorry. If you're a child who still believes in Santa Claus, please click off this video. I don't want to ruin childhoods. That's not my goal here. If you're a child who still strongly believes in Santa Claus, please get off the internet because it'll be ruined for you. You know, I believed in Santa Claus until I was like 12. If you still believe in him, continue to believe in him because you know what? I love believing in Santa Claus. You know who ruined Santa Claus for me? Not my siblings, not my classmates, my grandmother. Okay? That is something that I have been a little bit bitter about for the past 10 or so years. My grandmother told me that Santa Claus wasn't real. My grandmother. I don't know if I asked her if he's real or like, I don't know. I asked her just something and she was just like, Adria, Santa Claus isn't real. I felt my heart ripped out from my chest. It felt like somebody had just stabbed a knife in my back. What is this? So are you telling me you and my mom have been buying me these presents all these years? Is that what you're telling me? That took a while. I had to get over that one. I don't know if I'm over it yet. You don't ruin that for your kids. And if you are an older sibling and your younger sibling still believes in Santa Claus, do not ruin that for them. Because that was the most innocent time of my life. The most joy I have ever felt. Knowing that somebody out there had my back, wanted to bring me presents, make me happy, that was satisfying. And when that was ruined, my life was ruined. I have never been the same. So, if you want to be that person that ruins it for somebody, you can go dig yourself a hole as well. There's no place for that. This world is already such a cruel and ugly place. Do we need to make it uglier? No. No. If you are ruining that for young children, okay, I may have been 12. I may have been a little too old to believe in Santa Claus, but you know what? That's not the point. I was skeptical to begin with, and then poof, just crushed. Crushed. And I can never go back. I believe in Santa Claus like I believe in love. And last but not least for this video, what I hate about Christmas time is when it's over. What is more depressing than taking down a beautiful, happy Christmas tree? What is more depressing than that? It's like ripping your dreams and your life to shreds. Like, look at this. This is happy. This is beautiful. Look at this. All right, that's me and Brandon, and it says joy. What is happier than this? Nothing. A Christmas tree is just beautiful and happy and lights are so pretty and they make you happy and everything is just, and then it's just over. Like that. There's no, oh, let's just take one ornament off today. No, you rip the whole thing down in one day. Your tree's out on the curb or you put it back away in a box. That's depressing. Folding up your tree and cramming it into a little box. Like it's a corpse. Ripping down your lights and wrapping them up and throwing them in a closet like they meant nothing to you. All the music stops playing. This overall mood is gone. This happiness, it's all just gone. It's gone. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and let me know down in the comments below what you hate about this time of the year. Whether that's a relative that comes to stay with you, a horrible gift you got one year, maybe a Christmas movie you don't like, a song that gets on your nerves, what do you hate about this time of year? And if you don't hate anything, more power to you because you know what, that's probably a good thing. I'm just a bitter, horrible person. I've come to realize this. I'm just trying to embrace it at this point. And if you're not already, be sure to subscribe down below because I put out videos 3 times a week. That's always fun. So I will see you guys again real soon. Until then, panda hugs. I love you guys. Bye!